Hello everyone, welcome to another Python tutorial series. This is part 2 of the AI plays Flappy Bird tutorial series. And in the last video, we set up the bird and pipes and laid the foundation for the game. So in this video, we're going to create collisions between the bird and the pipes and the top-bottom boundaries and set up the scoreboard. And I hope you like it. So first of all, let's comment out the print length line, and since we don't need it anymore, if we go down to our while loop, we're going to print the length of the pipe list. So we'll comment that out. And now let's define a collision method and the bird class to check for collisions. So collisions will happen when the bird collides with either the top or bottom of the pipes or the top or bottom boundaries. So if I go to our bird class bird right here, I'll define a collision method. So collision of self pipes. I'll iterate through the pipes and pipes. I'll check if self.bird rect dot collide rect the pipe dot bottom pipe rect or self.bird rect dot collide rect pipe dot top pipe rect. Then I'll return true. So if self.bird rect dot mid bottom of index 1, if it's greater than or equal to the window height, or if the self.bird rect.mid top x1 is less than 0, so for the top or bottom, I'll also return true since there's a collision. Otherwise, I'll return false at the end. So the method will return true when a collision happens and false if there is no collision. So also, when a collision happens, the bird should die. So now let's create a dead variable for the bird class and initialize it as false. So up here in the constructor, we'll set self.dead equal to false. And when the collision happens, the dead variable is going to be set equal to true. So now let's call the collision method to detect a collision. So when collision happens, then bird.dead will be equal to true, and the game will quit. So right underneath, right here inside the while loop, we'll set bird.dead equal to bird.collision pipe list. So we'll pipe in the pipes. We'll check if bird.dead, and if it is, then we'll quit out the game like that. So when we run, we'll see that whenever a collision happens, either the bird collides with the pipes or the top or bottom boundaries, and then the game will quit. So if I save and run this, I keep pressing space and I hit one of the pipes, notice that the game quits. So there I hit the bottom of the window, I'll hit the top this time, the game quits. If I hit one of the pipes, now the game quits as well. So now we'll create our scoreboard. I will have a font variable. So font equal to pygame.font.sys font, and then it will be this font, so BAHNSCHRIFT, and the size will be 30. I'll have a score increase variable equal to 0.01, and so this would be how much the score will increase for each game loop iteration. And for our bird class, I'll create another variable, which will be self.score, and this will be set to 0 initially. So now we'll increase the score and display the scoreboard. If we go back down, for each time the game loop runs, we'll increase the bird score by the score increase variable. And then underneath here, what I'll do is have a message equal to an f string score int bird.score. I'll set the text equal to font.render, the message true in black, and then I'll blit out to the screen the text at position 0 and 20. So when we run, we will see the scoreboard on the top left corner of the window, and the score increases with time as the bird passes through the pipe gaps. So now if I save and run this, now you see that the score increases as I go through the pipe gaps. So let me rerun that. It's 0 initially, I'll go through one pipe, it's 1, 2, and then I wasn't able to make it through the third one, but if I did, it would be 3. So now I'll add another 2 methods in the bird class, and I'll explain later why I need them. So if I go back to the bird class, I'll call this one define find nearest pipes of self and pipes. I'll set nearest pipe top equal to none, nearest pipe bottom equal to none. I'll set the min distance equal to the window width, and I'll iterate through pipes. So for pipe in pipes, I'll set the current distance equal to pipe.bottom pipe rect dot top right of index 0 minus self dot bird rect dot top left index 0, and then I want to check if the current distance is less than 0, and so this will refer to the pipes that are to the left of the bird. Then I'll continue, else if the current distance minus equal min distance, then the min distance will equal to the current distance. Also the nearest pipe bottom equal to pipe dot bottom pipe rect. Also the nearest pipe top equal to pipe dot top pipe rect, and then I will return the nearest pipe top and the nearest pipe bottom. So now the second method will be define get distances of self, top pipe, and the bottom pipe. I'll set the distances equal to the window width multiplied by 3. So this would be a list length 3 of the window width. I'll set the distance index 0 equal to top pipe dot center x minus self dot bird rect dot center x. Distances index 1 will be equal to self dot bird rect dot top left of index 1 minus top pipe dot bottom right of index 1, and distances index 2 will be equal to bottom pipe dot top right minus self dot bird rect dot bottom right of index 1, and then I'll return our distances. So the second method is to find our 3 distances and put them in a list. And the first distance is between the bird and the pipes on the x-axis, and the second distance is between the bird and the bottom of the top pipe in the y-axis. The third distance is going to be between the bird and the top of the bottom pipe in the y-axis. So I'll stop here, and if you have any comments, please put them below in the comment section. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.